What is a twin flame? Before this life, a group of souls agreed to be twin flames. One soul split into two individual souls. A mission and time was agreed upon, as well as to find each other in this current lifetime in the third dimension. Where is left to coincidence and serendipity to decide? Upon meeting, both twins will recognize one another immediately. This is where free will comes in. Depending on life circumstances, the twins may not be prepared for union. A spiritual awakening is necessary by both twins for union to occur. They must clear past karma from all previous lifetimes in order to be ready to begin working on the mission that was agreed upon when they were one soul long ago. After union, the twin flames will remain two different souls doing work for one mission. Upon death, the twins will reunite and become one soul again. If one twin passes before the other, the twin left in the third dimension will continue the mission for both twins. Do you know that every time I gaze at the stars, I dream of you? You hold an incredibly special place in my heart. You're not just my greatest desire, but the embodiment of the deepest love I've ever known. When I visit my favorite place, it's as if you're right there with me. We're always together, forever one, and in love in our innermost being. Through you, I learned the gift of self-love, immensely blessed to be the one who loves you most. Forever in love, the one who loves your soul. Soul connections are not often found and are worth every bit of fight left in you to keep. We all are so deeply interconnected. We have no option but to love all. Be kind and do good for anyone, and that will be reflected. The ripples of the kind heart are the highest blessings of the universe. Feels like home even before you experience the Kundalini rising. The spiritual awakening unleashes higher energies, and that's where you discover your soul has always been with your twin. You feel their emotions, thoughts, consciousness, and you may experience hearing them even when physically apart. Unlike any other partnership, twin flames mirror each other. They also share the same dreams, goals, and complementary gifts. They have a heart bond that can cause intense energies if in fear, pushing the twins apart. When in balance, both rise and come back together. One way to know if you are in a true twin flame connection is to silence your mind. This is done by feeling into your body. If the center of your chest opens up and you feel this soul within you and around you, it's a true twin flame connection. With this connection, you will also be connected directly to Source, opening up spiritual gifts such healing and psychic abilities. The love between twin flames is unconditional. Other destined love unions are also important. To find out if you've met your destined partner is to work on feeling good, because all these destined partners have something in common, and that is they are drawn back to you when you are aligned with your soul and feeling good. Meeting your twin flame is like no other experience. They instantly light a fire inside of you, which transforms you from the inside out. Life will never be the same once you have met your twin soul. With patience, they teach us all of the qualities of the soul and everything we are missing in order to become whole. In this article, I share some of the most memorable ways I have grown within this relationship for twin flames and non-twin flames alike to benefit from. You will know it by how you feel, because you won't feel that way with anyone but them. Everything feels different, looks different, is different. The connection is so strong and intense it may even scare you, but you will not be able to ignore it. You come alive around them, and the passion you experience is out of control, almost to the brink of madness. And it is the most you have ever felt. You breathe differently now, and every cell inside you is on fire. And yet they bring you a kind of peace you have never known. Someone that knows you at every level of being. Someone that is the missing part of you. Someone who molds you into someone that represents the good, bad, beautiful, ugly, purposeful / sloth-like nature of your inner soul. Someone unafraid to call you out on your superficial and egotistical behaviors. PM. The twin flame connection is said to be the reunion of two souls that were split from a single source of energy, who then travel through many lifetimes until they are ready to reconnect. One of the most interesting yet often overlooked aspects of a twin flame relationship is the phase of the runner and chaser. During this phase, one soul will abandon the other, seemingly without notice or reason. The relationship seems to be over for good, and it very well may be. Letting go is also an important part of the path of love. The reality is, twins can come back together in kindness and mutual respect, and begin to progress through the stages together. When the runner soul takes off, it is often done out of feeling overwhelmed, not worthy or confused by his or her connection. A connection that feels markedly different than anything they've ever experienced. They may not be leaving the relationship for good. They may simply need the time and space to process their feelings. Yet the twin that is left behind may feel abandoned. That cannot be touched or shifted by any octave, dimension, frequency, or any individual beings within any of them. It doesn't matter if there is a huge age differential between you, if one or both of you are already married or in a committed relationship, or if you live on opposite sides of the planet. This is a bond that was made long before you ever incarnated into this particular life, and eons before there was ever such a thing as humanity. That being said, the twin flame relationship is not by definition a romantic relationship. It is perfectly possible that you would be married to or in a relationship with another individual who is not your twin flame, for the point of the twin flame relationship is to bring the Earth to its tipping point, which will usher in the next phase of Earth's evolution. In this case, the spiritual evolution of humanity to a new paradigm of unconditional love and service to all of life. And the work that you may be doing with your twin flame may in no way involve any sort of romantic connection. Of course, this doesn't mean that there can't be a romantic aspect to a twin flame relationship. The twin flame connection involves the totality of all emotions, including those of a friend, lover, parent, child, teacher, student, or any other emotional tie. Sometimes you will feel them one at a time, though mind you, each will be far more powerful than anything you have ever felt before. And sometimes you will feel them all at the same time, which can be extremely disconcerting. Where mistakes are made is in trying to define this connection by earthy terms and by trying to fit the relationship into some sort of pre-labeled box, where it can be understood and analyzed by the human mind. This is beyond anything you have ever known before. Interactions on a level that is most clearly understood by the soul. Therefore, it makes sense to let the soul be the one to decide what needs to be done and when. Letting your soul have full reign over what is happening in your life, however, can stir up even more emotions, especially if you have always felt the need to be in control of your life and to be the one calling the shots. For the soul may ask you to do things that you would normally never consider doing. It has its reasons, and you have to trust that it will not ask you to do anything that is not in alignment with your higher self and your soul purpose. If, however, you can move past the drama and recognize it for what it is, the human ego trying to exert its control over your life, then you will be able to work with your twin flame in a soul partnership deeper and more powerful than anything you could ever have imagined.